Okay, I'm going to do something I've never done before, but okay, I'm going to speak about something. If you're put in a situation where a person has always been there for you, okay, let's say you're going through a bad relationship and you have a friend who's been there, right there through everything, riding with you, showing you that they care about you, they want you, whatever, and you're gradually starting to get feelings for them, and you're still holding your guard up because you're still kind of timid about it, but it's a person. The person is constantly showing you, things that that person that you're with isn't showing you. Eventually, something's gonna happen. It can lead towards sex. It can lead to a physical confrontation, or it can lead to an emotional breakdown. And then from there on, it can get to the point of awkwardness, of mixed emotions, and it can lead to a big issue. That's what you have to be careful with. Okay? Speaking for myself, I allowed myself to do that. I got put in a situation through when while I'm going through a bad situation, I put myself out there and allowed my feelings to speak and not me. And it led to an issue. So as a person, as a man, have to deal with it. You know what I'm saying? I don't personally know the outcome, but I do know that regardless, I'm going to keep my head up and not get fully upset about it. I got upset. I got tremendously upset because I felt like I was being set up. I felt like I was being betrayed and backstabbed. But when you allow yourself to get caught up in a situation, it's nobody's fault. No one's blame but yourself. And now I'm being criticized and being put in a category as someone who's a joke, who's a player, whatever the case may be. And it's nothing like that. And yet, me allowing my feelings to get caught up in a situation caused me to be in a situation. So for that, I have to deal with it. I mean, I'm upset, I'm hurt, I wish it can be resolved, but right now it's unresolvable because it's being shattered and it's causing more friction instead of it being fixed, it's being elevated, escalated. So best thing for poetry to do is stay quiet. My advice to everyone out there that's been in similar situations, look, if you're going through something, if you're going through an emotional breakdown, if you're going through a relationship problem, um, excuse me, excuse me, I'm sorry. Um, I really lost my place. Okay, if you're put in a situation where you're going through an emotional breakdown or an emotional roller coaster or any type of situation dealing with a relationship, best thing to do is stay to yourself. Because by you reaching out and speaking on it and trying to confide in people, it can cause a problem. That person can go back to the person that you're dealing with, or that person can develop feelings for you, or that person can just mislead everything you say and misguide everything you say and twist everything you say into a problem. Best thing to do is stay to yourself. I'm still learning. I'm not perfect. I'm not a saint. I'm just dealing with, situations and going through it as a man. One thing I'll never be called, well, that's a lie. I've always been called this, but one thing I'll never accept, and one thing I'll never admit to being, because I'm not. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. One thing that I'll never ever accept anyone to say that I am is a lie. I don't lie about anything. I'm blunt. I'm real. I'm honest. And yet, I get criticized. I get words twisted. I get put in situations where people twist what I say, or put words in my mouth, or twist a word, or elevate a word into something that it's not, or escalate something, a situation that it's not even pertaining to being. And that's sad, because we as people, that's what most drama comes from. People get killed from it, people get stabbed from it, or whatever the case may be. People commit suicide because they're not able to speak. They get their stuff twisted, and it causes problems. And we as people get things so misunderstood that it's hard to live by. Get rumors started, reputations ruined. Such situations like that, is that can be fixed, that can be resolved. Don't. So my best advice that I can give you, everyone that's watched or watched this video, my best advice is don't go at something unless you're truly sure you know the outcome of it, or you're truly sure you're ready for the outcome of it. Don't. Unless you truly know the situation, or unless you truly know the person, do not, and I repeat, do not stress or bring any more drama than you can already handle. I had to learn. Now, some may look at this video and say, what the hell is he talking about? Some people may look at this video and be like, oh, he's full of shit. Whatever. I'm not doing this for a problem. I'm not doing this for a round of applause. I'm doing this because it's me. It's my word. It's my mouth. It's my laptop. It's me. It's my God-given right to speak how I feel. I am not perfect. I'm not a saint. And I damn sure ain't better than all of you. We are all equal. Everyone in this world is equal. So I suggest that you keep that state of mind, that you have your own life, I have my own life, we all have our own lives. Okay, you have your situations, I have my situations. I go through things, you go through things. Just as the average man, average woman, average person in general, we all have things we go to. We all have things we go through. We each have a 9 to 5. Some don't. Some are unemployed. Some can't make it to work. Some choose not to work. We all have our different ways of handling things in life. So for one to criticize the other is very hypocritical, because no one's perfect. Regardless, you may be more financially stable than another person, but you're still not perfect, because you still have to go through things. You still bleed. You still crap. You still pee. You still go through stuff. You still get colds like a common person. So don't judge nobody. That's the whole meaning of me making this video. Don't judge nobody, because you're not perfect. Your shit stinks just like theirs. Excuse my French, excuse me for being blunt, whatever you want to call it. I'm not doing this to be approved. I'm doing this because I'm speaking my mind. Don't judge nobody. Don't look at a person's situation and think that you can criticize it and stereotype it and make it seem like they're bad, that they're a bad person. Because at the end of the day, you're not more better than them. You have your own issues, they have theirs. So why should you criticize them? Why look at their situation and think that you can just pick at it or nitpick it or add more fuel to it? Because at the end of the day, you have a life to live just like they do. You cannot judge nobody. You can't. Because God makes everyone equal. God makes everyone equal. God makes us all unique in our own way. So, with that being said, remember, life gives us all choices. Life gives us our own meaning. Life puts us in situations where it's hard to deal with at that time, but we as people will grow once we learn how to grow. In order to be something, in order to be considered an equal, you have to understand that you have to work at it. If you start off your life being flirtatious, hoish, that's what people are going to think of you. You start off your life being a player, taking women for granted or men for granted, that's what people are going to think of you as. If you try to project your life as a thug, people are going to look at you as a thug. See, right now people may look at me, see I have a bandana on my head, and be like, oh, he must be a common thug. But no, I just tie up my head because I have long hair. I tie up my head. I have never done anything in the street. I don't go to jail. I've never been to jail. Okay? I don't have a college degree yet. I'm just a simple man making it. I have a 9 to 5 that, in the grace of God, I'll keep. And I'm me. I'm poetry. Hate me or love me, I'm poetry. You can look at this video subscription and not even watch it. I wouldn't even care. Because I'm not doing this to be liked. I'm not doing this for approval. I'm doing it because it's on my mind. I want to do it. It's my thoughts. I hate for people to judge me and don't understand me. I hate for people to look at me or see a situation that I'm in and take their own into it and feed off it and spread crap about me. That is childish, man. Unless you know, don't say shit about it. Unless you heard it from my own mouth, don't speak about it. I don't give a damn what he said. I don't give a damn what she said. Unless you truly know, do not put my name in your mouth. But that's bullshit. People are going to do it anyway. People did it to the man upstairs. They judged him, picked at him, criticized him, threw stones at him, stuck nails through his hands, his ankles, beat him. And all he was doing was just preaching the word. And they beat him. For what? Why? Because they didn't understand. People fear what they don't understand. People hate what they can't be and what they can't try to ruin. They hate it. And they always hate to see a black successful man. If you're not out there selling dope or talking about selling dope or in jail or walking around with different kids around the block, they don't like you. They try to make you be that person. I love going to church, but I'm probably the least liked person in that church. And personally, I don't care. I walk up and down the block, go to the store, go jogging, whatever, workout, and I'm probably not liked in my area. I don't care. I am not here to be liked because life is too short to worry about what people think of you. It's time to grow up, man. I am 23 years old and I'm still learning. I ain't perfect. I'm still going through shit. I still make mistakes. I still go through things that I just sit back and be like, damn, poetry, you messed up for real, man. That was stupid. I did, but I'm living and I'm living with it. With that, I messed up in my head because all that you could do is keep walking. Don't cry over spilled milk. Just clean it up and pour another glass, yo, for real. So, personally, I pray that you all can understand what I'm trying to say to you. I pray that somebody can wake up and get in their head what I'm trying to say, because I'm just speaking the truth. I joke around, I make videos of me dancing, rapping, whatever, but I am being real right now. That's why I took my glasses off. Ain't no joking. Look me dead in my eyes. I'm being 100% real. Speaking as poetry. Life is too short to sit up and judge or worry about other people's problems. Focus on your own, grow up, and move on. Live your life for you, man. Don't worry about nobody else. Live your life for you. Because at the end of the day, when you die, you die. They don't, though they don't die, they're going to still be talking about you, whether it's good or bad. People picked and criticized that two of the greatest entertainers, in my opinion, Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston. Both of them are gone. People are still talking about them, and that's sad. These people can't even rest in peace without the media blowing up on them and talking about bull, man. Come on, grow up, move on. Talk about sports. Talk about what's real. About Trayvon Martin. He was killed for nothing, and he still ain't getting no justice, man. Really? You'd rather talk about Michael Jackson and Whitney Houston, but you can't talk about what's real? What's going on in the street? Young black people dying? Young white people dying? Come on, man. Look at the weather. Everything is changing. Right now it's supposed to be summer, and it don't even feel like it. When it was winter, it didn't feel like it. Because God is coming. He's changing the way things was normally being. You know what? The best thing I can say, and I'm ending it right here. Pay attention. Because think about this, while you sitting up there judging somebody or gossiping about somebody, that could be your last time taking your breath. You can go to sleep and never wake up. While you just picked at somebody or argue with somebody, that person can die. Keep that in your mind, man. Pay attention. And love it is the truth. Prophetic poetic knowledge.